You're watching. I just gotta do a quick live here at Summer Bash this morning. It is currently about 5:45 in the morning. I'm here all alone. I'm enjoying the calm before the storm. It is Friday morning early. I got out here a little early this morning and did a little cleaning up. We were setting up yesterday, and some of the people came in to see us a little bit. We had Clark Easterling roll in yesterday. We had Keith Rucker roll in yesterday. We had Tom Lipton roll in yesterday. It's cool to see these people come in and help out. But we stayed up kind of late, just chit-chatting and catching up and seeing what all was going on. So, we had a good time. But I've been unable to enjoy my own parties for many, many years because I got to work them. So I'm out here this morning. I wanted to get out here early, and there's a few things I wanted to do. I wanted to get Clark's oven fired, get his ingots, melting, and so he can, when he's ready to pour, it's ready. Aluminum can stay molten indefinitely. Just let the oven sit there and chug along, and he can pour the molten aluminum out at his leisure. So I'm doing that for him this morning. There's a gear class this morning on my milling machine, and it's got to last night we did some milling for Phil's scraping class. We had to do the Keith Rucker straight edges. So we had the 3-inch face mill with a vise on the setup, and we had to switch that out to an indexing head. So I got a rotary head on the mill now and a tailstock, so we had to do that. So get that switched out, get that ready for Andrew Prestridge. Phil was on the milling machine all afternoon because when Rucker came in, he had a bunch of straight edges, so he had to get those milled and ready for the scraping class. So we were busy last night. I think Phil finished milling. He milled his last straight edge about 10:30 or 11 o'clock last night. So that was pretty interesting. We currently have 4 people watching. I've been live for 2 minutes 39 seconds. I'm just seeing there's a lot of changes to the YouTube live. I haven't gone live in a long time. I'm just on my cell phone, just messing around here. So there is going to be a live stream on the channel later today by VX Production. This is nowhere near a live or a professional feed right now. It's nothing to do with VX. This is just Stan. So, anyways, you probably can see I got the 4-jaw machine behind me, and we got 6 people watching now. Hey, if you guys can hear me, okay, throw up a comment. I don't know where the comments are now on the live. I did notice that. Hang on, let's see what happens here. I'm gonna flip the camera and turn it this way. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Okay, that didn't work. There we go. I guess I got to keep the camera pointed vertically. I can't go horizontal with it. Anyways, 4-jaw machine behind me. Still's looking beautiful. Okay. Let's see. Duncan Bullock says, sounds great here. Arnold's Machine and Tools gives me a thumbs up. Excellent. Excellent. All right. If you got any questions or anything you see around here, you know what? These YouTube features have changed. I want to see if I can flip the camera. I'm going to swipe up and see what happens here. Hang on a sec. I can't move the camera to face the other direction. What does this one do? No, let's share. I got the camera facing me. I'm trying to flip it around so I can show you guys around a little bit, but I guess I can do it this way. Anyways, 4-jaw machine behind me. Put that together yesterday. People were messing around with it and practicing on it yesterday. We move it out in the middle of the shop, and this year during the live feed, we're gonna park a GoPro way up on the ceiling and just aim it straight down right at the 4-jaw, and you're gonna be able to see both contestants, probably both dial indicators and both pieces they're dialing in. So we're trying to get really good footage of the 4-jaw competition. Let me show you. We put this together yesterday too. We're going to come over here. There it is. We put together the Lincoln and the ZT Fab cart. I'm going to tip the camera down a little. So that's a ZT Fab welding cart. That's made out of a Harbor Freight box. And then the kit from ZT Fab puts wheels on it and hangers and handles and bottle brackets and all that. It's a really cool kit. If you go to alacarte.com or just look up ZT Fab on the internet, on the Google search for them, you can find that kit. Hey, Rusty Knox, how's it going? And then that's a pretty sweet little welder. That's the Lincoln 211. So, yeah, that's a really nice welder. You're right, Arnold. And then we got Betty back there. I picked that up at a yard sale. That goes with my other Betty Page poster over by the Monarch over there. So, you know, I'm starting a Betty Page collection, apparently. So, hey, Creasy's Workshop. Hey, Stan. How you doing, John? Anyways, if there's anything you want to see in particular, this place is kind of a wreck right now. We got to tidy up. All the classes today are beginning at 10 a.m. Like I say, it's about 5:45, 6 o'clock right now. So I just wanted to get out here, tidy up all the tables and stuff. I mean, we had dinner here last night and stuff. I got to run trash. I got to pick up bottle. Just like a party, typical party. You know, stuff's laying around everywhere. And you know, the swap meet. I'll try to take you around the swap meet. If anyone knows how to flip the camera, during a live feed, right off your cell phone, let me know in the comments there. I'm trying to just swipe the screen to send the camera to the other side. Oh, they gave me a button here. Let me go to this menu. What does this do? No, that's zoomed in. Oh, look at that. Okay. All right. Well, over here, we're playing Jeopardy. And when I say Jeopardy, it's going to be Shop Jeopardy. We're going to do that Saturday. And those 3 red buttons right there are for our 3 contestants. Our three contestants are Keith Rucker, Randy Richard, and Tom Lipton. So I'll take cutting tools for 300, Alex. And our Alex Trebek this year is none other than Mr. Dale Derry. So we're going to play a rousing game of Shop Jeopardy. And I just kind of thought it up, and I thought it would be kind of fun. And we're going to put it live. We're going to put it on the live feed Saturday. So I think you guys will probably get a kick out of that. I probably sound a little hoarse. You know, we running around here hollering and setting tents and all that stuff. But you know, there was a lot going on yesterday, and a lot of times it's easier to yell across the property than it is to walk all the way over there. So I got to really watch my voice today, because I got to MC tomorrow. I got to do a little emceeing probably later today, when the guys come to do the official video. And like I say, this is no official video here. This is just Stan screwing around. Anyways, let's take a little look around a bit. I'll fold up my little tripod here and rotate my camera just a bit. I'm sorry it's bumpy. I'm moving, adjusting my tripod. Anyways, this is that's what those 3 boys got to hit. We're going to stand all 3 of them back there behind that table, and this will all be cleared out, and we'll have our host sitting there. There'll be some kind of whiteboard, and all your answers have to be in the form of a question, sir. I'm sure everybody's seen Jeopardy at some point. And there's the 4-jaw machine. Gave it a spit shine yesterday. Gave it a little bit of wax. That powder coat holds up so good. We had this done probably 3-4 years ago. There's the dial indicators that James Clow made. There's some of the test pieces that have to go in and get indicated. Those are the absolute hardest ones right there. There's various things in there for them to indicate on. Eccentric, concentric. Maybe we'll throw them a curve and give them something trichoidal someday. That'd be fun, right? There's the prize. If we go here, did I lock this? Oh, nope, I didn't lock it. You all recognize that, right? And our winner last year, he did a pretty good job engraving it. Mr. Paul Morley, right there. Paul Morley, 2023. There's all your winners over the years. James Clow, Adam Booth, Turn Right Machine, Keith Fenner. So the belt's already been engraved, and it's ready to go out to the winner. And I can't believe we managed to keep track of it over all these years and not lose it, because it always gets, the winner gets to keep it for a full year, and under the agreement that they send it back. But anyways, there's the cart. Good looking, like I say, that's a good looking cart. Up here, you can hang a MIG gun right here. This comes in from the side, you hang a MIG gun, or that V-notch, you can hang a TIG torch right there. And these little fellows are for your leads. You can hang your leads on it. And back here you can put aerosol cans, welding spray or whatever in those two. And then bottle bracket, chain, and that's a real heavy plate down there, and all the weight of the bottle goes right on those rear carts. So that's kind of a beauty setup right there. And the red from the Harbor Freight almost matches Lincoln. Lincoln's is a little more muted, but as far as color goes, it's pretty much a spot-on match. It's all, we did everything black from ZT Fab, so it's whole thing's red and black. Stickers from this year. And no, that's not Bass Pro Shop. That is Bash Pro Shop. MC Engineering. Good morning, Craig. Why are you there? Because I know you were here because you were here last night. Did you leave your dyno here last night, Craig? The milling machine. That raffle is still open to attendees only. We closed the online raffle. But someone's going to win that tomorrow. We're pulling that ticket tomorrow. I pulled the cover off of this yesterday so people could have a look at her. I got to show off my new tool post to a few people. Tom Lipton did bring me a new chain fall. I had a big giant chain fall, big 1.5 tons. This is a little 1/2 ton, little kind of a miniature chain fall. And I did make my trolley, so there's my trolley that I made. So the overhead jib's done, just needs a little paint. And I'll tell you, this is the kind of stuff that shows up here. I'm going to show you what's in this box. You guys sitting down? You ready? That's a Hilger Watts auto collimator. Such a beauty. And that's a little 90-degree block with a first surface mirror on it. And why it's sitting out in the open, I don't know. That's not mine, but it's still a pretty nice piece. He's more than welcome to leave it here. Oh, Paul says he doesn't know what he likes better, the poster or the machine. Well, that's actually a lithograph. It's not really a. I guess it would be a poster. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, Precision Matthews being given away tomorrow. Go visit them on the web, qualitymachinetools.com. Discount code is Z24 this year. Real easy to remember. Z is in bar Z, 24 as in 2024. So Z24, 5% off store wide. So if you bought a machine, 5% off is a nice chunk of change. Raffle ticket drums. Those are going to get fixed up today. Bunch of raffle stuff, gift bag stuff. I got to do all that today still. I'm doing stuff up on the whiteboard right now, making myself a punch list. We started packing drinks in. They got a bunch over in the catering trailer too. There's a whole pallet of drinks over there. I'm not going to uncover anybody's stuff. But a lot of the swap meet stuff they cover it overnight. There's the catering trailer. Sorry, I swung the camera real hard. There's the catering trailer. That's where we feed everybody. And we've been feeding them 3 squares a day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm looking forward to breakfast. I'm a little hungry. They always have coffee for me and a bite to eat in the morning, and then a nice cold lunch, deli type food. And all the food's brought to you by Good Faith Catering if you're attending this year. And our video production is brought to you by VX Production. Okay, we got 25 people watching. That's pretty cool. It's nice to know that my live still works. I'll walk you around the swap meet, but like I say, most of the stuff's still covered up. Under here is the Mad Catter. There's a battle bot under here in one of their awards. That's the Mad Catter. That's one of the battle bot contenders. That's a heavyweight battle bot, 250-pound class. Joe Way's stuff's all covered up. We got people showing up today to set up their swap meet. See, we set out tables and we put their name on the tape. There's tape on every workstation. So some people showed up yesterday and some people hadn't set up. And see, I don't know who this is. I think that's Aaron, but he brought his stuff and he just covered it. Or Dennis. This is Dennis's. Aaron's is over here. That's Aaron Durda's stuff. He's got a nice arbor for a horizontal mill. He's got a tool post grinder. He's got a lot of cool stuff. He's got the old tool post off of his Monarch. That's a genuine Aloris. It's just got a patina on it. He wanted new, so that's a genuine Aloris. I think it's a size. I always get the C's mixed up. They got the CA and the CXA. I don't know what size that is. And I'll give you 2 guesses whose stuff this is, but you're going to only need one. Monster straight edge. I need a couple Tylenol before I try to pick that one up. That's a big cast iron one. In here, I don't know if I can open this or not. I don't want to tip over the other one. Yeah, that's a granite straight edge. So, if someone knows whose stuff this is, blurt it out. Throw it in the comments. I'm not sure what that is. There's a big LS Starrett box, I think, underneath here. Look at the size of that box. Look what it says on it. Oh. Yeah, It looks like a stair height gauge. See you later, Rusty. Little collet closing rig with a rotary indexer. You know, you can go to 100 yard sales and garage sales and flea markets, and you're only going to find maybe one of these pieces. When you come to the bash, there's literally everything you're interested in. Some kind of force gauge. All right, well, if you guessed Tom Lipton, you guessed right. This is all Tom Lipton stuff. There's Starrett boxes, Michitoyo boxes, Brown and Sharp boxes. So this is a gauge. Oh, pin gauges. Little baby ones. Look at that. Little tiny things. Wire gauge set. Cool. There's an old Moore spinner, motor, gearbox. Four jaw independent plus some little tiny collets. I think it uses the Brown and Sharp type collets. Spring loaded index or spring loaded tailstock. So it's a little tiny OD spinner for your surface grinder. Electric powered. Pretty cool. Miscellaneous angle plates, toolmaker's vices. It's got a genuine decal sitting here too. That's the real deal. Somebody custom painted it with a kind of a metallic blue, bluish purple, kind of a cool color. You know what? Somebody spent that much time to paint this thing. Look at the shitty job they did on the label. Look at all that stuff coming off. I mean, they should have pulled those rivets and just pulled that off and done a nice job. When you spend that kind of time on a finished, that is what ruins the whole job. Anyways, genuine decal. It's got genuine decal collets. And I don't know what he's getting for it. But those things go for a pretty penny. It's a good looking little tool right there. This says Decal SO spares. Ooh. I got a Decal. Let's see what's in here. Well, he's got collets. Got a brand new wheel. Ooh, a drive belt. A rope drive belt. Yep. So he's got a few Decal pieces to go with it. So all that's Lipton stuff. Super fun to poke through. Keith Rucker brought a little bit. He only wanted a half a table. See, at Bash, we asked, you want a half table or a full table? Rucker asked for a half, so Rucker has to share with, looks like Mark Bollard. So Rucker's got some nice pieces. His micrometers get up pretty big. R. Stephen Lang, good morning. Force gauge is a valve spring checker. Okay, well, you're checking force on valve springs. I was kind of right? Thanks, George. So, little cute little arbor press, little tiny thing. That's fun. And Rucker's not getting a lot for this stuff. $5. There's a tool post grinder for $25 that you can totally go through and rebuild and start building your own little tool post grinder. You know, cool little vise, $35. So you know, there's just the prices here are good. Good morning, MC Engineering. This is my table. This is an 8x24 mag. It took 3 men and a small boy to put this up here. But this had a bad cord. The cord was just shot. I kept the pecker head and kept the bolts, and I ohmed it out. It's tapped right here. This is where the transformer inside, or the windings are tapped inside. And then I ohmed it out across here. Everything checks out for a 240 volt DC. I don't remember the wattage, but it matched the tag spot on. So that mag will fire if you give it 240 volt DC. Reverse polarity, it'll push your parts off of there. It'll become an anti-magnet. But I made sure I kept the hold downs and the pecker head when I went to that place. So that's for sale. Milling cutters, this is all I got left. Dudley Toolwright, which is Robert Whitecamp, came over last Sunday, I think, and he picked some out from Max Grant. So we got a boat going over to Max Grant with a bunch of milling cutters. Some of these are, new old stock. And it's 6x1/2 by 1. So it's a 1-inch arbor, a 1/2 inch wide, 6-inch diameter, and literally a brand new cutter. And I took all these out of the old crappy looking boxes and just laid them out so people could see them. And I got my big 4-way tool post for sale there, and then a smaller 4-way. And then I sold all my KDK number 1 stuff yesterday. This is all KDK number 2 and a KDK tool post. Here's a little radius tangent dresser. Nice. Outside screwball, that's Chuck Bomarito. Good morning. There's a KO Lee bench center. And everybody's arch nemesis, the drill doctor. And I don't have much on my table. I just I sold a couple things yesterday. But there's other stuff, but I'm not going to uncover everybody's stuff. They're not here yet. But they just throw a tarp on it and some clamps, and that's the, that's how they shut down for the night. I'm not sure whose stuff that is. That's interesting. That looks like a little tiny English wheel. If anyone knows what that is, it says patented June 1922, additional patents pending. It says Stiles Herman Manufacturing Company, made in USA, St. Louis, Missouri. All right. It looks like a brass or a bronze lower wheel. Maybe a steel upper wheel. This lower wheel's got a little crest. So I just got to believe that's some type of small English wheel. It's got a heavy cast iron frame. In feed on the bottom. This wheel is crowned. This wheel is straight. Maybe it's for like copper rain gutters, something like that. You could use just a miniature English wheel. Kind of a neat little unit. And just some old rusty junk. A lot of times you need a tetanus shot just to come to the bash, and we require it at the door. We want to see your shot card. We will see your shot card. So we're gonna immunize you on the way in and make sure you've got your tetanus shot before you can touch anything in any of these boxes. Okay? I'm putting you on camera. Fine.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
This is what I look like.
Dude, you apparently haven't taken a shower yet.
No.
Have you looked in a mirror this morning?
I'm going to let everybody see me in my glory.
All right. This is an unofficial video. We're just goofing off. Go get some coffee. There's coffee down at the house.
Perfect.
Okay?
Thanks, guys.
All right. See ya. Brush your teeth.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, you were projecting. Aaron Dirtis stuff over here. Steve from Shark River says hello, Dale.
Morning.
He says morning. Anyways, that's just what little swap meets showed up yesterday. They were just barely getting going. Audio video guys are going to be doing more, and we're going to be doing a live stream later. And even all their stuff's all covered up, but they got a boatload of stuff there. So a ton of stuff going on. Got people waiting on my back gate. Right. I know. Well, I'm not going to give you the back gate code because I'm live on the air, and that'll broadcast my back gate code to everyone. But I'll give it to you in a little bit, okay? You got to pee? All right, I'm going to shut this live feed down. We've got a bladder emergency. Let me flip this around. Guys, I want to thank you for watching. I know it's super early. Well, it's early for me here, West Coast, but I gotta go let these guys in, and I need to start my day. You know, I've got a few people starting to wander around. People want coffee, and we'll see you on the official live feed. Appreciate you watching. 28 people, not a bad day. Thanks for watching. See ya.